Hello everyone, hope everyone's doing great today, and today I'll be talking about the show The King's Affection. Appreciate all those who be watching this, hope you enjoy this video, and that, hey, you get some kind of insight on it, and maybe you'll have a desire to watch it, maybe not. The King's Affection stars the actress Park Eun-bin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right, It's a 1 in 2 trillion chance she's watching this. Sorry for messing up your name. Apologize. Anyways, The King's Affection, let's get into this, is basically about how to say this? It's basically about a queen who gives birth to twins. One's a girl and one's the boy. And because it's taboo for the prince to have a twin sister because he shared the same womb as a sister, it could mean that he would be a weak prince. They try to hide the fact that he was a twin, and they actually try to kill his twin sister when she's just an infant. However, the queen was able to save her life, send her off to a faraway place. Fast forward about 10, maybe 12 years later, she comes back not knowing who she is. She trades places with the prince because he wants to get out of the palace. They don't really know that they're twins. Well, people find out that she came back, so they're trying to kill her. And instead, they kill the prince, thinking it's her. So, the queen at this time found out that she's back. So, she takes over her brother's place as the crown prince of Korea. Hopefully, I explained that right. And so, what the show is really about is kind of her trying to hide her identity, that she's really a girl, pretending to be a crown prince. And the show also gives you a lot of action, which is great. Gets you that political intrigue, which is fantastic as well. It has fantastic scenery, as you see in the background, and costumes. The production is fabulously well done. The story it's pretty good. It's a pretty good story. You know, it's always like the first with the left counselor, I feel like. That's always like the evil guy trying to take over the kingdom type thing on these Korean period dramas. And that's basically what you get here is, or would it be her, the other counselor? I don't know. But it's her grandpa who is really trying to be like the power behind the throne type of deal in this show. But, you know, you do have your political factions aside for that. It's not so much a commentary on, you know, the weakness, like how women didn't really have that much power back then, though it is something like that. I mean, it's kind of touched upon, but it's not really about that. It's just about our hero, our heroine, she's a girl, trying to keep her identity safe and trying to make the kingdom better, trying to appease her father, who at this time has she has like a half-brother, and, you know, he's showing her half-brother all this affection and stuff, so her position as a crown prince could be in danger, and so she's kind of facing two fronts of danger there. That first, she's pretending to be a guy, and second, if she loses her position as crown prince, you know, it could mean she loses her life as well because she would seem to be a threat. The show, as you go through the episodes, I feel like there's some episodes that this kind of drags the storyline a little long. It's a 20-episode show, but I feel like they could have really done this in 16 episodes. Like, the whole idea of them choosing a crown princess for her, I think it took like 2 episodes. They could have probably done that in 1 episode. Talking about some of the negative stuff there. And I also feel like they kind of wasted a great character. In our right at the beginning of the first or second episode, we're introduced to this noblewoman who we think is kind of like a not very nice. She gets some kind of disease or infection on her face, and so she goes to a doctor. And it helps her, and later on, that noblewoman falls in love with our leading male character. And, you know, she's going to be chosen she's in the running to be the next crown princess, but they kind of get rid of her, not kill her, but they kind of disqualify her because she's a very smart woman. This noble woman is. She's very smart and very political adept. And the grandfather doesn't want that kind of, doesn't want the crown princess to be that, to be able to help the crown prince, to help our heroine. No, he doesn't know that she's a girl, by the way. Sorry. But he doesn't want that. He wants this other woman to be the queen just because she's kind of ditzy in a way, and she has no desire or mental capacity. But I'm not saying she's dumb, but she just doesn't have that political savvy to help out the crown prince. So he just wants somebody like that to be the crown princess. So they disqualified this noble woman. And then turns out, you know, she was a really great character, but she also just serves as a purpose to be like a love rival to the leading actress and the leading male. She's kind of like the love rival of this leading actress type of thing. That's kind of why they reduced her role to in the end, which I feel like was a disservice to this character that had great potential. She could have been, you know, they should have made her the crown princess. I think it would have been a lot better for this character instead of wasting the potential they had. I do like the character who comes the crown princess. She's very, you know, at first you think she might be this condescending character as well, but she's not. She's just somebody who wants to do the best for the crown prince. Just not in like the political mind, but like, you know, she wants to raise his children, or, you know, raise the children, to be a good wife to the crown prince. You know, that's her own desire to be like a homemaker, which is fine, which is great, you know, to have that desire. And that way we do kind of get to see the two sides of what it is to be a woman, you know, in that part. Like, you have like this normal woman who I don't really think she has inspiration to be like a political figure or anything. She just has the brain for it. But, you know, she does have a desire to be a little bit more than just your regular normal woman. And then you have, or just a normal wife. And then you have the woman who becomes the crown princess, and she just wants to be like your typical homemaker. Maybe typical might be the wrong word, but, you know, she wants to be somebody who can raise her children and be supportive of her husband and stuff like that. So you do get that aspect. I do like the political struggle you see through this. I guess getting kind of late, and probably nobody's going to hear this part because nobody watches it this far, but you do get kind of like, for your Star Wars fans, the Darth Vader type character, where you got this guy who's kind of serving our main villain to supposedly to protect his family. So he's doing all these horrible crimes and stuff, and he's really disappointing his son, but he has this redeeming arc in the end. And it's just like, he's basically just like a Darth Vader figure. I like him. I hate him at the beginning because he's just so despicable, but, you know, throughout the series, he has that redeeming arc that was just great, especially in the last couple episodes. It is kind of predictable as you're going on, like how it's gonna end, like who's gonna be victorious and such. I kind of picked that out. What did throw me off was when her half-brother, what happens to her half-brother, just how brutal his ending was kind of surprising to me. But I kind of figured he wasn't going to be the one, spoiler alert, wasn't going to be the one taking over as the crown prince. I do kind of feel like how they finished the show, how the heroes win. I didn't like that way. I didn't like how the problems were resolved. Thought it was made our heroine look weak in a lot of ways, and also made, like, going forward, kind of made the country, the kingdom, what would the kingdom would be kind of weak, just because, you know, instead of winning with a big battle, you know, and showing, like, the strength of her ability to lead soldiers and stuff into battle and stuff, she doesn't win that way. And And another spoiler here, but she actually gets defeated, and she has to use the woman's weapon of killing off their rivals to win this. If you know your historical period on what's the woman's weapon is back in the old times to get their things, to get things done, that's what she has to resort to overcome her rival. Just thought that was weak and that it shouldn't have been that way. I would have preferred like they were able to win in battle and stuff instead of, you know, trickery basically at the end. Overall though, I enjoy this. If you're still here, thank you. Hey, hit the like button. If you're here for 11 minutes, must mean that you like something about this, right? So hit the like button, subscribe. But our final verdict is on here on this channel, we give one of three options. We got the recommend, highly recommend, which we think the majority of people will like it. Recommend, which half and half. And recommended cautions, we think maybe 20% of the people will like this. I'm going to highly recommend this one. If you like period pieces, it's great. You get your great costumes, great scenery, you know, production. The fighting scenes are awesome. It does get kind of slow in some episodes where it kind of drags out. Like I said, they probably could have done this in your 16 episodes, but they put it out there for 20. But besides that, I think you would enjoy this immensely. Thank you for viewing this. Have a great day, and I'm really looking forward to talking about the show for tomorrow. So that would be a Friday, be the next video. So hey, if you're watching this, go ahead and go to the next video that follows this. All right, have a great day. Bye.